to the Bat Cave.
We're going hard today. I even took the gloves off, if you wanna sort of speak, you know. Bat guns. The only guns I believe in. Yeah. Well, today, once again, we're back at it. We're playing for the Pip and the Hatch plushies. Check them out right over there. If you win one of these fancy plushies, they come with in-game codes that give you the Pip and the Hatch plushie, comfy beds. Who doesn't like the plushies? They're soft and adorable and stuff. And you can put them on wires and dangle them from the ceiling. Or you can put them on your bat cape and tote them around Gotham as you fight crime. And you're like, go Hatch, I choose you. Maybe that's what you do, I don't know. Whatever the winner decides to do, you can toss it out a window for all I care. Put it on eBay. When I found out that I could have just put this on eBay, I was like, wait a damn bad second. I don't know if I done that goofed up. You gotta sign up, the sign-up sheet. There's a sign-up sheet you gotta do. Legal. HR department required it. But you gotta do the sign-up sheet and join the Discord. You have to join the Discord. And then in the Discord, there's a seed. You grab that seed and you put it in your game. Ooh. Anyway, you have until the end of August 30th to ranch as many Pips and Hatches as possible. Submit your save and enter for your chance to win this exclusive prize. They don't make them anymore.
I am excited to be back. I was editing yesterday's stream a little bit. I try not to do it too much, but I have to a little bit because I just go blank sometimes, and other time, well, then there's the BRBs. I do try to take out the BRBs. What I did find out though is while editing, I can find out, oh, I should have done this, or I could have done that, or when I go and play again, I'm gonna do this. And in fact, that's what I got here today, son. Look at that, I got a whole list of things that I need to get done on the map and start doing those add tasks. I have the add task mod. I forget the actual name of the mod, but it's a really cool mod. And I would, for somebody who is as scatterbrained as I am, or at least how I feel, it's really helpful. Let's get into the game. So already you can see I have all these tasks over here. Liquid drainer, right? I need to have a liquid drainer that adds water in here once the pressure gets too low, because we're going to be having the steam rocket coming back, and I'm going to have it coming back pretty soon. I want to dig out this area. This is the one right here. Dig out this area because I want to have interplanetary launchers. There are things on the, how do you pronounce this one? Oh hell, man. I really want to change this. I have no idea. The green planet. The pit planet. You know what? I'm going to call it the pit planet. All right, so the pit planet. We're going to have, transit stuff. In fact, right here, this is where I want to build, rad bolt collection so that we can send an interplanetary launcher back. That way we can get wood. We have no wood on the home planet, and we could also send back a whole bunch of other things. Before I do all that, though, I do have to finish setting up that spawn. So we're going to start off with setting up the spawns. Let's see what else I have. Oh yeah, I'm coming in here to make a storage bin set to lime because this place does have some lime. If we go ahead and unpause it for a second. Okay, we have 140 kgs of lime. It's not a lot. And at home, we're out of lime. Absolutely out of lime. So there's a few ways around that. Now, do I have a pokey pit here? That's a good question. I don't know. Let's see. Pokey pit. Maybe I can search for pokero eggs? I might not have set it up. You know, I had like a central storage where people were sending stuff and stuff, but that was in the... No, it should be fine. Let's see, fossil, we don't have any fossil. Poke shell molts, we don't have any. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Eggshells we're out of. Yikes. We don't have no lime. No lime to put in our coconuts or nothing. Well, that's unfortunate as all get out. Yeah. So how do we get lime here? Let's go to consumable ores. What is over here? This is coal. That is bleachstone. This is probably coal. Yeah, what is this? Coal. Not interested in the coal. Or coal. Bleachstone. Bleachstone's nice and all, but yeah, nothing really here going to give us lime other than ranching and getting eggshells, which I did have the door dropper system in there for a while, but I gave up on it because, well, I didn't know what to do with it. Technically, I could put them back in. I do need to start ranching pips and hatches. Surprise, surprise. And what I didn't... I mean, I realize this. I have done this before. But I don't know why I didn't think of feeding them their own barbecue. Now, I didn't realize that it was as close as it is for feeding hatches. But I think I'm going to at least do this door dropper system again and feed them barbecue, because we can very easily not eat barbecue right now. This is our freezer. And what do we have as far as food? We have 755,000 calories of barbecue. Gristleberry, because we grow the blossoms, poor Nugs. But you know what? Stinger's coming back, Nugs. Stinger's coming back today. This episode, Stinger's coming back. And yeah, I think we're going to go to the cannibalism route there, Eric. But Stinger's coming back this episode. We're going to stop eating the barbecue, and we're going to go a little bit harder on the hatches on this side, which will increase our lime, but barely. As far as Slick Oni goes, lime production, we don't really have it. I mean, I think we got most of our lime from the fossil that was over here. And we have a lot of rust, and we have no iron volcano, and I wish I knew how to build a frickin' rust melter. Anybody got an easy rust melter? I mean, not rust melter. Yeah, rust melter. Anybody have a decently easy rust melter tutorial out there? Because I wouldn't mind building one, to be honest. This one's a carbon dioxide. I don't even want to start with you right now. Yeah, this planet doesn't have anything really good except for the oil wells. And this room, I don't know if we're still got steam in it or not, but not really, no. And then there's this oxygen machine we got to get up and running. But this place finally is going to have its own oxygen machine. The only issue is the water source, and I'm thinking that I need to sieve the polluted water to make it clean water to then utilize it into here. Because this does overproduce polluted water, and any, you know, if it's too, I don't want polluted water in there, you know, I'm looking for steam, not polluted water, so we'll try to keep the polluted water at a minimum inside of this so that it, you know, has a better chance of heating up and becoming steam. And any extra polluted water will just have to come up here and get sieved down into clean water, and that will run our oxygen machine. I'll have to pipe all this in. All right. Is cannibalism that viable? Well, I didn't run the numbers, Eric, but Engineer Troy has, I guess. And he says it's close. And I can make it pretty efficient. And we could feed them in the critter feeders the extra, like, sandstone or whatever else they might need, I guess. That's what I'm hoping for. As far as Poke Pits, how do I not have these? I have poke shells somewhere, don't I? Don't I? Did these not have crabby crabs that wanted to pinch us? Oh, hell. I don't remember. Rusty oxidizers, yeah, no, those are a lot easier, I'll tell you. I don't mind doing that, but I've kind of set up a few hydro... You know what? Can you set up a hydro rust deoxidizer? That might be interesting. It, huh. Never tried. It does? Bruh. I should have done that over here. The problem is chlorine is heavier, right? So chlorine at the bottom, oxygen at the top. They basically be the same thing. Too late. It's too late. I mean, you have to pipe. You have to do like mechatronic stuff and bring it in. And nah. Nope. 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 I'm not doing it. Not today, Satan. Nope. That ain't happening. Nope. Just kind of let it go natural and then deal with the stuff. Yeah, I don't mind doing open air anything, but I definitely don't need the oxygen. And I just spent a whole stream or two, I think, building these. And I think we're going to get these running today. So super excited for that. Let's see what we got going on over here. Okay, so I'm digging out this little area because I want to definitely want this to drain out. I want to get rid of this hydrogen. We have petroleum right here that we're going to grab. This petroleum, I believe we are then sending off to the home planet. So if we go to the home planet, we got idleness. We got 4 idles. Oh, yeah. And then there's another thing I want to do right here. I want to add 2 of these, deconstruct this, and dig this out. Let's make sure that we're working on the right priorities. I'm going to go with 6. And then I'm going to get another suit dock right there. Let's get the oxygen hooked up for it. And in fact, I'm going to get the oxygen to there. Let's make sure that we have a power wire going that way. Yep. We'll do that and deconstruct those 2 wires. Heck yeah. Melt oxalite. Never done it. Ooh, I've never even heard of it. What does it melt into? I guess it ain't oxygen, right? I'm assuming. Magma? You know what I want to melt? And I have, you can do it. You can melt abyssalite. And guess what abyssalite melts into? Oh, you get some bonus points if you know that one. That's a tough boy answer right there. What does abyssalite melt into? Yes, it does. It melts. I want to build one of those so bad. I think that would be so neat. Deliver suit, level 9. I'm gonna have to make some more Atmos suits. Let's get, I really need to make some jet suits because now, you know what? Pause. Jet suits. Fucking jet suits. That's what we need here. Yep. Jet suits. I want jet suits. Jet suits. I have steel. I have petroleum. I can have jet suits. Only issue is I do not want to carbon dioxide up the whole place. However, this could all be into the background of space. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't give a crap. So eventually, I mean, it's all gonna be bad anyway. Jet suit. Let me cancel this. Do I even know it? It's not under shipping. Where is it? Stations? Yeah. I don't think so. I think I just have this. And I can't study anything until Stinger gets back. Jet suits. Yeah, I don't know it. 30 data banks. I don't even know if I have that many. Let me see how many data banks I have. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold up a second. Data banks. 0. I have 0 data banks. I don't have a data bank rocket. Could I build another rocket? Another steam rocket. Yep, we're building another steam rocket. I'm building a module like so. I'm building a... Let's see, where is it? I want oxygen in there. I don't mind it, but it is a kind of a pain in the ass to put it in all the damn time. And it takes forever. I don't think I have a lot of oxide on this planet. I do on the other one, though, but not over here. So I think I will have to put up... I'm going to have to put one of these. Build one of those. Yeah, the robo thing. Yes. Where's... let's see, that's this, right? The research mod... No, that's the research module. I might not have researched it yet. So the robo pilot module is available to you, too? Question mark. Let me... let's go to research real quick. Robo pilot. Right here. Let's type it in. Robo miner. It doesn't, but it appears in your buildable list. It doesn't show up in my research tree either. Do I already have it then? Did you see it in mine? Wait, it would be a module, right? Wasn't the research module near the top? Yeah, robo, my pilot. And I add it, build it. Huh. If you build it, does it crack? Is that the question you want answered? All right, well, I have no data banks to fly that, but I can try it, I guess. We'll try to save it before we build it, maybe? I'm also gonna need solar panels and a battery. It doesn't really matter the material of this, so I'm gonna go iron just because I think that's closer. I probably shouldn't have, but whatever. And then these, I only got diamond. Are you kidding me? I really need to send glass over here. Over on Slick Oni, what is this, glass? Okay, let's drop it out. Manufactured material, no more glass. You can hopefully take that. Yep. All right, glass is going in. This was going to be for, what was this again? This was set to lime. All right. Lime. And I will have this one set to a 9. So they will put lime in there and it'll just automatically take it. All right, cool. What's next? That's set to line. Let me wait for the autosave, and then we'll just get rid of some of these tasks. Yep. I got to finish the spawns. We still need to dig out. We were going to add suit docks, but now I kind of want to go jet suits, but I can't go jet suits yet, so maybe I still make those now just because I don't want to waste time waiting for him to get back to do something. Oh, we need to also check the printing pod. Let's do that now. Glass. That would be nice. Cooking, suit wearing. Increase medicine. I don't know how many cooks we got. Let me check our skills. We got a whole bunch of dupes that we probably need to worry about. Amari, how are you doing? Amari's got a 2 in athletics. I would imagine you are probably allowed in the duplicate gym. Amari, yes. And he needs to stay in there. But it does tell me that he needs to go into field research, which does help us out if we want to get those research things, because maybe they do that, but probably not, since they're on operations mostly. Anemic Mega, she's just chilling out, doing her best. Blame Redneck is still farting it up somewhere around the base. Let's see, Devin. Devin is a demolition, improved construction, masterworks. That's cool. Exosuit trained. That's nice. Engineer Troy. Oh, congratulations, Engineer Troy. You are now officially exosuit trained. Oh, pull up your big boy pants now. You can go outside in the jet suits. Oh, you're gonna love the jet suits. Frankie here is pretty much ready to go into the furthest form of farming that you can, and I think that's you done. Wish there was like a finishing cap, so I'm like, never look at you again. Alina. Damn, jet suits are just, I know, right? Jet suits up there in the space, it's gonna make it so fast. Let's see. Paulina, you're done. You're done. May, you're a super hard digger, advanced researcher. Bro, what are your skills? Athletics of 15, machinery. Yeah, I bet you graduated. So let's get you a super duper, or let's get you a demo hat. And since you like research, you know what? This might be a really smart idea to have him around. In fact, if we go to May's priorities, May, I kind of want you to also do a little bit of the research right here. Yep. Building, you're not a digger though, are you? May. No, you're a builder digger and then a researcher. Got you. Okay, so if there's no building or digging to do, then yes, I want you to work on the research. And that's actually set correctly. So next on skills, Meep, you're done. Nuggy, well, you've been done a while. Pay. Okay, well, you definitely need some work. Were you not able to research? Yeah, they're not able to research, but they're still in the duplicate gym. Got a athletics of 11, machinery of 14. Let's go ahead and get you down improved carry, 1 and 2, and suit sustainability. Yep. Might as well make them faster. That's going to improve their athletics. Rin, I think you're pretty much good. So we got at least 1 cook. That, we might need a cook. I think we need a cook. Nuggy does cook once in a while, but I don't think she cooks all the time. Let's check Nuggy's priorities. Scroll wheel is a pain in the ass. There's Nuggy. So yeah, cooking first, then farming. You know what? I am going to take you off of ranching. I mean, you can ranch. Maybe I keep you on ranching. I'll leave that alone. But yeah, you do cook first and foremost. But we could get another cook over here. Because I wouldn't mind. We're going to be bringing that rocket back. And I'm going to be only bringing Stinger back. And in fact, let's talk about that. Actually, first, we got to figure how to set these up. But Stinger's coming back by himself. And then he's going to be bringing some friends. Help this place out, I think. Maybe a couple. I don't know how many, but a few. Redneck? Yes. Jet suits. On the horizon. Not quite yet. We got to get Stinger back at home base to finish up the research. And I've got to get, that reminds me. I got to get this rocket done. And we're going to see if this crashes the game. Because the RoboPilot module is not in the research tree. You can't find it. But there it is. Blueprinted, ready to be built. Not in... I don't know which DLC that comes in, but I don't think it's just spaced out. So we're going to see if that crashes the game. And then I was going to build some solar panels. Oh, but then I got distracted. Yep. We have a print, and get this, we could get glass. But I have glass coming right now. So if I'm patient and I just let the game run, it should be good. But this person is a cook. Which is, I just was talking about, a cook, maybe. We have a building rocketry supplier. Building supplying is kind of nice. Suit wearing digging with a handy. Loud sleeper. Ugh. Oh, I hate... Well, I mean, they're all in private bedrooms, so it don't really matter, does it? Yeah, I forgot about that. Bionic booster pack. Your favorite pack. I do like the bionics. Have you checked out my gunk boiler tutorial? Bruh, I am super proud of that tutorial. You can find that on YouTube, and I believe I was the first one to get one of those that actually functioned without making sour gas. You get all the sulfur. You can feed Sweetles with the sulfur. It cools the sulfur off for you. It uses one steam turbine and one aqua tuner. And you can use regular, steel and normal material. I don't know. It might be the one I'm using. Maybe. I know. Well, I mean, I'm kind of a small YouTube channel. Just because I was the first didn't mean I was the most popular. The next person that had done one, I think, was Echo Ridge, and it's functional as far as I could tell, but it's huge. It's absolutely huge. Hold up. Let's see. A channel. Let's see. Nope, not with an F. With the new Bionic pack. It's this one. Yeah? No way. Right on. Turn down your brightness setting, redneck. Look at that bright blue. I wonder how many kgs that is. I don't know. I don't use Sandbox very often, so this was me trying my best. It's the one that actually has a decent gas separation. I know, right? I love it. It has this like raining effect right here. Yeah, and you can heat this up in different ways. I mean, if you have like an aqua tuner made out of something hot enough, that you can heat up enough, you can do that. Or a volcano dripper. I mean, that one might be a little bit trickier, but a blade somewhere over here would probably work real well. Dropper system like right here on the side of it, maybe, that goes straight down into a little area with some plates. Pop that right next to a volcano, I bet. I should have probably had another version of it doing that, but you know what? This was a lot. Oh man, it took forever to edit. Anyway, thank you for entertaining me on that. Let's get back to the game. You can check that out at my YouTube channel if you want to watch more of that. As far as who we're gonna pick, they're all kind of good. I mean, Loud Sleeper, he's a sticker bomber though. And then we have another sticker bomber, and what are you? Oh my goodness, they're all three sticker bombers. Yeah, but well, here's the thing, right? I've been on pause a while, but over here, we are delivering glass right now. I got 6.4 tons of it sitting right there. And then most of my glass is being produced right here. That's why I'm getting sand down here once in a while, because it's like heating it, super flashing, I guess, the polluted water or something, I don't know. Swimming in glass. Yeah. Oh, I'm not swimming in it. Glass is from the printing pod is like my lifeline. And diamond. Well, what's great about steam rooms, any size steam room, I have one in here, but I have this little steam room right here. Easily could put in one of those glass makers right here. All you want to do, especially in a steam room, right? So if you're going to go to refinement, glass forge, you can pop this down, and I'd pop it anywhere, and especially if you're running heavy watt wire. Then you don't have to worry about it. But even here, all I'd have to do is find a new line for the glass maker. Then you're going to have that coming out. You don't even have to worry about what the pipe's made out of. I'd still insulate, because you don't want it breaking in, because the steam will break it in the pipe. So you could do ceramic if you have the ceramic, which I do, but you could probably get away even with igneous rock right here. You just have it coming down right there. You don't even need steel here. You can cheap out with iron vent, right? Then all you need is a metal tile. You can cheap out on this. Cobalt, we got plenty of it. Cobalt metal tile right there. right? So that would make the glass, it would fall right there, it would get down to steam temperature. Then this sweeper, well, it wouldn't see it, but you know, you'd set up a sweeper that could see it. It would then go in there and then go around the rail and cool off and go out into central base. I love steam rooms, man. There's a lot of uses for them. Not to mention, you can fuel up a rocket. So that's our rocket fueling station, which I also need to put in a bottle filler in here, which I've been talking about for a while, so maybe I should do that. Let's see. We need a Atmos sensor in here. So Atmos sensor doesn't really matter. We can make it. You could even make it out of lead. It's not going to be that hot, but I don't have that much lead, so. I mean, I could put it right in the middle, but well, why not? We'll put it right in the middle. That's a good amount. We got a lot of cobalt, close by even. Although we have to go all the way back to central in order to bring the cold cobalt back into a hot room. Now that's inefficient, but it's not a lot. I mean, it's automation wire and a little bit of power wire. Now I need to set up a thing over here. Maybe I'll get a, I don't know, mesh tile and a bottle drainer out of cobalt. Okay. And actually, no, that has to be done differently. Cancel this. I need to deconstruct buildings, these two right here, real fast. Yep. I'm gonna have to do an automatic door in order to shut that off so that it doesn't allow deliveries and the bottle doesn't just stand there. Let's get a automation wire bridge. Oh, and did I not choose a duplicate out of the printing pod? No, I have not. Let's see. I don't know if I need another digger, especially one that's going to need training. The cook, though, does sound kind of nice. Sticker bombers, though, you know. Let's get her. I'll give her her skill. That's, Ellie, right? Ellie, is that who you are? You're going to be a cook. You're going to have the grilling hat. Ah, crap, I should have put them down. Oh, they can't research, so yeah, I guess that works. And Frankie, yeah, I've already done all those skills. Schedule-wise, though, for Ellie, she's a morning person. Very nice. And why do I have Paulina down on this schedule? Okay, we got to do a little bit of maintenance on this. Paulina, shift 4, planet 1. Now I want Paulina, anemic mega. You're gonna have to be moved. Anemic mega. That's the streamer mode engagement, Nugs. If you didn't know. So this is those beeps. That's why I had streamer mode engaged, but it has a weird thing where I can't see people's whole name. I gotta figure that one out. Okay, so now I could maybe move Helena down. Helena, this would be a better work schedule for you. And also want to move Amari somewhere else. Amari could go there. Yep. And then we can bring Ellie down. And that would put her on a different schedule than the other cook, which would be good. And her priorities will be cooking. Ellie, there you are. Cooking, let's try to keep you out of building and digging. In fact, let's say don't. Supplying way down. I don't want her supplying to builds, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I do want her to supply to the stove, but most of that, I guess, is getting supplied automatic. All right, that should be good. That should be good. That should be good. We should be getting the glass here soon. I think that even comes down to Central. If it doesn't, it should. And I need to start taking advantage of Central a little bit better. So that goes out to the what? Okay, yeah, that goes into that's over here. Oh, yeah, we're shipping off the blossoms to make berry sludge. Where's the other one going? Going from here? Yeah, that goes to Central, I believe. Yep, it goes right there. So, awesome. Hey, something's polluting over here. Do I not have a place for polluting stuff? I thought I had. Poor Nuggies is sneezing over here. Oh yeah, I need to come over here. Let's not get too speed happy yet. I've got a lot of work to do on this whole setup. Let's check the gas overlays. We have to vacuum this out. It has no power. In order to get it power, what do I want to do for it? Well, this whole line is wrong. Okay. So maybe there was going to be... I don't know. Oh. Okay, so that line now is 1870. That's perfect. We'll just leave that line alone. And then this line will be the one that goes over here, I guess. We have some cobalt. So go this way. We'll deconstruct this. Leave that in. That's horrible. Let's not have that. And that's horrible. And that's horrible. Okay. That looks a little bit better. And how about this planet? Can we do anything with this? This needs to start running. So we do have the separation of gases. We have the power. I just need to get this running, which is this setup here. So right now we have send everything back but water. And that is not correct. So we're going to have to tear this out. At least this vent part. I guess I could just... Because I think I'm going to say anything but polluted water goes back in. Yeah, because I could just change this to polluted water. So, with the NOT gate, polluted water is the only thing that we're going to get. Everything else will go back down there, including oil and stuff, and I'll have to mop all that up or do something with it. But this will be the polluted water, which we are going to have some sieves over here with... let's see, where's refinement? There it is. Sieves, gold amalgam, please. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, I don't really want to put it there. I'm going to have to mop this up. That's alright. Let's get... yeah, let's get them like this. And I'll get a bin down here. Maybe have a sweeper down here as well, so we don't really have to come down here very often. Cobalt should work real nice. And power for it. How much do we... Oh, yeah, we could totally run this on this line right like so. That's nice. And then let's do the pipes. So, the polluted water is going to come out this direction, which means I want it to have go in so like so. Snip that off. Wait, I did that out of regular pipe. Hold up. Cancel. This is going to be kind of warm, and I don't really want to get the heat all over the base. There we go. And this can go down in here like this. Get a regular pipe for this part. That part don't matter. And then this can just continue on over like so and straight up. And then we can just deconstruct all of this. In fact, I could lower it all, but I can't be bothered to do that. I think that's pretty good. Are those priority 6s? They sure are. Alright, back to this area. Are we getting the power wire situated? Yes. Ooh. It's for privacy, huh? Oh, and I want to open these doors. This is ridiculous. It's taking them forever. I guess I could open these too. Copy settings, pasta. Just a little bit faster movement. How about over here? We got a trap dupe. I guess they're not trapped now? And we got the new friend bonus. You're idle. Show navigation. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Mechanized airlock. Let's get that out of iron ore. We got plenty of it. I really don't want to use iron ore, but... let's use copper. And the reason is because I'm going to have to do something to get more iron so that I can make more steel. Although I got like 20 tons of steel. Well, almost. This is going to have automation that goes to this. Like so. That way, when it is a certain level, it will ask for water to be delivered, and when it's not that level, it will just go away. I could have done that with like some of the liquid that's coming in here, but I don't really want to turn in really cold liquid. And this stuff is -10, so... well, this one isn't. I guess I could have fed it in there. It's too late. I think they can get to all this. Now, I think I should send Stinger home. How are we doing in here? Oh boy, wow, look at that. Okay, awesome. It's breathable, we got gas in there, that's awesome. Let's deconstruct all of this stuff, I guess, because I need to put the rocket station back in, or maybe I could just get rid of one of these beds. Yeah, let's get rid of one of these beds. Alright, now we can speed it up a little bit, I think. That is a lot going on. Hey, they did change him over to granite, finally. I guess I just needed to reload the game. Sometimes you just gotta reload. Oh, yeah, and I need to bring a an object back for this. I don't even know if I have... I need to bring wood back. We need to set up a thing up here. Let's see. We're gonna want to bring back wood. Any kind of lime that I find. And we could bring back gold, but... arbor acorn tree seeds? Nah. What else would I want to take home? I think that's it. Alright, let's check Sick Oni. How we doing over here? We're getting there. This would be for sand. Actually, I have one of these already set up. Hold up. Where is it? No? Oh yeah, and I don't have sand on the regular over here. But we will have a place for it here. Sand. Let's do 2 tons. 2 tons. On a 5. And I don't know, should I mop this? It's not a lot. It's not saying it's flooded. I'm okay with it not saying it's flooded. I don't really want to do the labor. Alright, so is this ready to go? Let me see. Oil should go down, that should go up. And it's sieved. These will be 7s, I guess. they haven't filled those up yet. Actually, no, these would be 1s. Because as soon as they put the sand in, that should be fine. Well, there you go. They already put sand in that one. Let's get a 1 on this one now. Alright. There we go. Sand in both of those. Now that's bringing in the water. Okay, okay. Alright. Now, we gotta get serious about these pipes. This is going to be our new oxygen setup. This is good to go. Well, I probably want it to run a little while beforehand. So let me get these pipes. This is going to be warm. This is going to be warm. I could have it going through here. I might have to change some things around. The cat is being a shit right now. And it's cute as fuck. We have the most adorable, fluffy kitty, but she is so naughty. She makes up for it with her cuteness. And she knows she's cute, which is even worse. Alright. Let's get a regular tile, because I don't really want to spend a lot of time making these, but we're going to need to build some regular tiles here so that I can go through here and cool off the oxygen that's about to come in. In fact, let's also get these extended. I might as well get them all the way into there like so. And then on this side. Yeah, why not? We'll come in here and do that. I don't even think I mean, I could go radiant. I have a little bit of gold. I think I brought in the gold amalgam from the other planet, though. So let's go cobalt. It's more fitting to this planet anyway. And we have a few things that take oxygen. One being this thing. I could stop double pumping. That'd be awesome. Which means I could get rid of this whole setup. Alright, let's do that. Let's deconstruct all of this and this. Hopefully I'll remember all about all this later on. Yep, that can all go. Let me get rid of the buildings. Deconstruct buildings. That one. That one. There's automation in there. Maybe we can deconstruct. Just gonna set it all up to do. Yep, that can all go. What else? Oh yeah, there's a valve here. Gas valve, deconstruct that. Yep. Awesome. And then we'll just keep this coming in like so. Did I do that? Oh, wait. Cancel. I guess cancel those, because I do want to have, like, radiant pipes. I don't know if I have enough. Let's see, radiant. Hopefully. I really don't need that top one, though. We could go regular pipe right there and cancel these two. Copy this one. Alright. Now, what do we want to do with it? There's also this setup here that we pipe in oxygen from the other planet. So we do have this setup here. This would be fine for maybe this one. Going up like so. I thought we had another one on this side, but it doesn't look like we do. Maybe we should. So we could have this one coming up like so, and I'll just put in little vents in here. Start with this one and go with that one. Hopefully I'll remember to continue that. And then this one is going to be the new line that feeds that. In fact, I'm going to cancel the deconstruct on those pipes. But I will snip this. And make sure it's deconstructed. Alright, that should be good. I think they got enough to do on this planet. Alright, up here, we got these built. We're going to want any kind of lime. I don't think we have any lime, but we're going to want it. We're also going to want to have any kind of fossil. Okay. And eggshells. We want that. What else do we want? I think that's it. Alright, make that a 7. And then the other thing we wanted was wood. So wood. Do I want only... yeah, I want wood there. Let's go on a 7 on that as well. And then this one is getting ready for the power. Alright, that power line is ready to go. Now I can jumpstart this at least. Bring the wire over here like so. How much power does this wire have on it? Hardly any. So yeah, that's going to run both of these. And I am going to snip that so that it only runs those 3 pumps. Did we make those other jet suits over here yet? Or not jet suits, duh. No, we have one more here that we can build. Did we get a suit made for this? I have no idea. No idea. What was that? I guess they sorted it out. It might have been a little bit overheating. Ooh, looks like we spent a little too much water down there. I guess I could dig this out. Whoever wants to do a little digging can. I spilled a lot of water, hoping to cool that off. It is 50 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much steel I have on this planet. In fact, I should probably get everything that's inside that rocket outside of that. Oh, that's not the right rocket. Oh, yeah, and we need to figure out if it crashes the game. Okay, so first of all, here is this thing. Let's get the station. Actually, it's rocketry. Yeah, it's a station, but it's not under station. All right. There's the rocketry control station. So Stinger can go back. We have water. We have a decent atmosphere. It's very breathable in there. There's no carbon dioxide at all. And that scares me because, well, no, we have it set up. That's very nice. Okay. However, I do need to come in here. Hold up. I want to get everything. Actually, I just shifted over. How many data banks? 13? That's not bad. Oh yeah, I wanna haul data banks too. Have we found any data banks over here? Probably, right? In fact, I could rummage this and inspect it. I think that gives us data banks. It does. It's 1, but I mean it's a data bank. Any other data banks? I guess I could. Well, I mean, we'd get scalded. Maybe 50 degrees. 38 degrees. It'd be soaking wet, but I mean, we could study those. Analyze level 7. Analyze level 7. We'll see how that goes. Poke shell molts, apparently. Oh, yeah. Molts. I didn't even click it. Come on now. Get those molts. They all gotta go. Alright, there's wood. There's some more wood. We got that chip out of there, so let's relocate that to right there. I mean, I guess I could well, I think I have a bin for those there now. Not sure. Maybe I don't. But I could probably put data banks on this one, so let's go data. Yeah, data banks. All the data banks can go in there. There's some in the rocket right now, but that's fine. They'll just bring them out and put them back in when we're ready. I should also bring dirt. That's right, we're low on dirt. So I'll get another one of these. Slickoni, how we doing over here? We're getting there. Oh shit, that was getting water, yes? Yep, sure did. Got water, alright. Is it making hydrogen? It is. Okay, so that says it's on if it's below, right? And it's good. It's good. So that's if it's above. But this one powers the whole thing, and it says if it's above 5,000, which it's not. But it is kind of choke starting itself, I think. Oh, wait. I could just hook this up. Yeah, let's just do that. Here we go. Yeah, that's running. That one's pretty much done. All we have to do is finish up these. And if we can get these deconstructed fast enough, I can put vents going up as well. I think I need to get rid of these high pressure gas vent. That one goes, yeah, that one needs to go. They're getting a little wet. Here we go. What was this for again? Dirt. Yep, dirt. D-I-R-T. I think I'm going to let this one be on a 5 because it's a 20 ton. In fact, I might even put a couple more in here. Let's get 40 ton, 60 ton, 80 ton, 100 tons of dirt. I don't know if we have that many tons of dirt. Yeah, we could find out. Dirt. 586. Yes, we do. We have enough dirt. Alright, this is vacuuming out. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Why isn't this running? If above 0, please. Alright. And I kind of need to do this one too, but we'll do it next, after these are done. I don't want to draw too much power. Yeah, because those are a lot. And I've got to figure out how to power all this stuff in the first place, which means, yeah, we're going to have to go up a level. Let's get some more granite over here, I think. Maybe I will cancel this one and cancel that one. Do the same thing over here. Make sure we get a nice little airflow here and there. Isn't it pretty? We didn't even need the light. We got shine bugs. Alright, that wire I might move down if I can. I think I can. Actually, that's a temporary wire. Well, it's getting moved down, I'll tell you that much. We're going to need to have this area be for the power station that's actually going to power this whole thing. Scalding. Yep. Okay, a hospital might be in the cards. Let's start thinking about where we're going to put that. Oh, we already have a massage table over here. I don't know if it still is. It still is. What do you call? Oh, and you have to go through a nature reserve. Yeah, I think we maybe tear into here a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do with this water yet. I could build this back up and we could try to pipe it down or make it fall down. If. And we're holding the bad stuff in there. I don't want that stuff in my base. So what if we did something like this? And we just block that area completely off because we don't really need to go down there. I mean, there is a suit down there. Well, what I could do is something like that. No, because it's still going to come back and spill. Alright. So we're going to have a different way in here. That's fine. I will place a ladder like so. They should be able to then come down here anytime they want. This will then pour, hopefully down into this pool, which will then eventually overflow and go down into this pool, which if we get a couple tiles right there, should be enough to hold the little amount that we're trying to grab. Let's go ahead and then dig in here because pimps are plentiful. We don't really need to worry about digging anything out, but I'm also not going to go out of my way because I don't care. Alright, there we go. Maybe I wait on these digging commands though, just in case they get all excited about it. I would hate for that to fall early. So, just those last few. Love a good massage. Yeah. Especially one that you have to go through a nature reserve to get. Hey, yeah, I knew I had some pocket pits. I'm surprised I don't have any on the main planet. Over here, I need a suit. So let's go to the suit manufacturing and make one more Atmos suit. Oh, and I can make. No, I cannot make jet suits. Not yet. It's a bummer. This has deliver suit level 9. Thank you. All right, they'll get around to that. This is going to have. Okay, this. Ooh, baby. Okay, so right now it's at 10,000. So if it is ever below 10,000, turn on. Let's do it the opposite way, above. There we go. Now we can set this for water. Enable auto bottle level 9. When it finishes, steams up the rocket, it should request some more. I believe you can make jet suits. I know you got in. Yes. Technically, I can make jet suits if I have the technology. Unfortunately, we have not learned jet suits yet. Jet suits have eluded us so far. I need 30 databanks, and I don't believe I have 30 databanks for one. So that's why I'm setting up this databank rocket. Now I also need to add a few modules of the solar variety. Let's do 3 of those. And that did not crash the game. So there you go. It did not crash. There's the RoboPilot module. Made out of steel, even though I'm pretty sure I didn't make that. I might have made it out of steel. I don't think I did. What else do I need? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I need the cap. Did I already get the... Yeah, I already got the oxygen thing. That's it. Awesome. I need to pump oxygen into this, which is down here, so... Oxygen. And what else? We need to go into here and view interior, deconstruct this thing. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Deconstruct it? There it is. Alright, and we'll come back to that in a minute. But yeah, that needs to happen. We still building pipes over here. Ooh, we did do this though. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's airflow, airflow, airflow. Hey, look, we got a little molten slickster. I wish we were hot enough to run molten slicksters. That would be awesome. As far as this, I don't know when we're getting watered. Did we empty that out? There ain't no way. Oh, I didn't hook them all up. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Oops. Alright, that should work for a little while longer. And this is said if it's above 15, you can, 50, you can turn on. And I like that. That's fine. That keeps us in a little bit of polluted water, but not too much. And this will pollute, but it comes down here, goes over here. We are getting crude oil, but that just comes back into here. As far as the gases that are in here, it's still a lot of polluted oxygen, but at least all the natural gas is gone. I don't see any natural gas except for a little bit of pocket right there. And no, it's not redneck. That was a little bit of a leak of one of these systems. So at least we got the natural gas out. Now if I can just get the polluted oxygen out, we'll be doing good. Especially once we get more steam in there. Eventually, we might actually put some steam turbines on top. That would be amazing. If it ever gets hot enough. Let's see. As far as this goes, though, it should be running pretty well, right? So this is, yeah, if it's above that amount, you can power it. So why are you just barely being self-powered here? Where's my power overlay? Potential of 1920. The trait you gave Redneck is amusing. Well, yeah, So get this. I don't know exactly when. I do want to announce this here real quick though. So let me just go ahead and pause the game for a second. This is a great time to announce how the contest is going to be judged and when you can expect to hear back from us on it. Redneck has a little bit of something coming up, I believe, that weekend. So let me just reference my messages with him real quick so I know what I remember what we were talking about. So 2 to 3 days after the deadline, so people like doing that on the weekend of the 5th of September, which would be the next weekend, I believe. So I believe, Redneck, are you suggesting that we do it the weekend after the end of the contest? I think yeah, you're in here, so you should know. When would Redneck like to get together to go over the save files? Because what we're going to do, I think we might do it live. I will definitely have it up on YouTube. But we will discuss how we came up with the characters and all the shenanigans that went through coming up with this seed. I think it would be a fun little almost podcasty kind of thing, and I'd like to try to do it. I think it'd be fun. Yeah? All right. So, yes. The winners will be announced, I guess, live. Are we going to do it live? Pick Saturday night. Let's do it. That would be the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. Saturday night, the 5th. I would do it at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which currently right now it is 3:20. Mountain Standard Time right now it is 12:20. So for Mountain Standard Time, it would be not 8 o'clock, but 6. It'd be 5 o'clock Mountain Standard. I actually scheduled my streams in Mountain Standard. Ask me why. Which is very confusing, but I'm getting really good at the math, which took me a while. But all right, we're going to shoot for the 5th of September for the live announcement, and me, Redneck, and Nugs will all be in a Discord call live on Twitch, and then of course we'll share it on YouTube the following day because I'm not that quick, and then the winners will be announced. That'll be a lot of fun. Cool. So we all know it's official now. I've said it live, right? Do I need to change anything? It'll be fun. All right, cool. Yep. Well, I knew it wasn't going to be a huge contest because, you know, I haven't been into I've been playing Oxygen Not Included since like 2019 or 18. And absolutely loving it, but I haven't streamed it or put it on YouTube until recent, like within the last year or two. So, and even then I wasn't like really pushing it because I wasn't coming out every day with it like I am now. Like I'm actually trying now. So, you know, there you go. Going over all the saves can take quite a bit of time. Yeah, and I would like to look them over live on stream. I think that would be fun. A little showcase. I might edit it down, and I don't think it's going to take as long. I mean, we have enough people to win all the prizes, and even might have a few losers. But last time I checked, I think we could do it in the stream. Exactly, right? Aren't you? I know I am, so I figure everybody else might be too. It should be fun. That'd be great. Oh, by the way, Engineer Troy says he's really looking forward to joining the Hot Potato. Told him all about it. He's super excited. You can't, you know, he'll be hitting you up if he hadn't already. All right, let's get back to the save. What am I doing again? I know I'm building rockets and stuff. Oh, they have already deconstructed this. Okay, hold up. I got to... Where did I put it? Okay, got it. Redneck, I'm taking your design again. It's not a bad design. I can get away with it. Let's see. I've taken way too many photos recently. Oh yeah, that was a cool rocket design. I wouldn't mind trying one of these days. Ooh, maybe I do that. Are those beds? Those are beds. I could do that instead for beds right there. Maybe. Bed only needs to be 2 tiles. I mean, it's a little bit irradiated, but it's not that bad. Yeah, maybe. All right, I'm gonna try. I think is this Arissa? This might be Arissa. I stole it from somebody. I don't know. Do I want to try that? Pain in the ass. Just a bit irradiated, just a little bit, just just a little irradiation. Never hurt nobody. Let's go station. It's not stations. It's rocket. Is it rocketry? No, it's stations. Yep. For the one that can only be operated into space. Gone. I'm gonna put in. Do I want to put in 2? I think I want to put in 2. Then I want to put in a door. Maybe something like this. Maybe a double door. Yeah, I'll put in a double door. And then I want to get, I think I have enough reed fiber. Yeah, I'm ranching Drecos, so where is my carpeted tiles out of granite? I'm going to put these right there. Like so. Let's get in a, where is it, under furniture? I'll put in, I can't. I don't have any wood. Dang it. It's fine. It's fine. I didn't want to do that design anyway. Let's cancel some of this. I'll do that some other time. Let's see. Where's the other one? All right. Back to this one. I'm not going to worry about no nature reserve, so I don't care. I will get in an airflow tile, probably about, I don't know, maybe there. Can I do that? Could I squeeze that in? No, that would not give me nearly enough space. Let's do it right there. All right, then air filtration. We're gonna need a power wire in there so that I don't have to lose it. Just do regular wire. Should I do just regular wire? I think I'll do just regular wire. Let's get a toilet in here. I would play this, but I got like 3 things going on I don't think all the planets, and I'm really scared about it right now. As far as the piping, I don't know. Doesn't really matter, I suppose. Hopefully this works out. Maybe. Yeah, this works out. Well, I mean, I could have came down a little bit further. Yeah, let's just do them down to here. Ah! 1 second. The problem is regular decor. Already the airflow tiles are tanking it in that area. Go for conductive. Even the power requires don't need it. Yeah, I probably should. I got plenty of it. Usually send 2 rockets for construction, so that sounds like something I should steal. Yeah. What about a pixel pack? Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, maybe. Glass. Well, I did just get a whole bunch of glass delivered. Let's see. Let's get this going. See, the green is the one I want, right? Ah ha ha. Oh, crap. No, I can do this. All right, and then we'll get a bridge that goes over there. Yeah, I'll just do that. Something. That should be enough water, right? That's about as much. I think that's it. I think that's every darn square you can do. Except for this one, this bottom left one, which doesn't count because there's no way back. That'd be a dead end. All right, so there's that. All right, we got to change the power wire up. So under power wire, let's go gold. Do I? No, I don't have enough gold. I do have a lot of cobalt. So cobalt. Actually, you know what? Let's do it this direction instead. Cancel this one. And let's see, what else do I want? I got the toilet. I need the little hand sanitizer thing under medicine. Make that out of gold amalgam. Being able to make pixel packs for diamond is, yeah. Oh man, I wish I had the diamond to put. I don't know if I have the diamond. I don't even know if I have that researched right now. And as I said, I can't do any research until Stinger gets back. And he's going to stay back. I think I'll take somebody else there that can do his job. Poor Nuggy and him need to be together, and it was cruel of me to ever separate them in the first place, so we're going to fix that pretty soon. As far as the door goes, we're going to need to have another mesh tile probably right there. Let's get a door in like so, and I think Redneck has one over here, which is kind of strange, but whatever. And then we want to go, you know what, since it's going to tank the decor anyway, I'm going ceramic. I'm going to go ceramic. I only got 33 of these, huh? Ceramic, yeah, why not? This is where they're going to sleep and stuff. We'll get a airflow. I mean, do we really want airflow? Yeah, we want airflow. Airflow. Is it at least gold amalgam? We can get gold amalgam. That increases the decor by 10%. Let's get the bed. Oh, should I go comfy bed? What else is in? Oh, the rocket control station. No, we kind of need that, I guess. So rocket control station out of gold amalgam. We'll get a bed in there. Maybe a good job cot. It's got like little shiny stars on it and stuff. I think that's pretty dope. And we can get that out of ceramic. Why not? I don't know why you have a rubber tile there, Redneck, but, you know, safety first. As far as the top is concerned, though, I kind of want to put some plastic tiles on it. Of course, not yet, because we got to get up there and do all that. So let's think ahead and maybe get a ladder. Like so we can get to that. And maybe... let's check out this side. We have nature. Oh, yeah, I don't... do I want to do a nature reserve? What is that, where you got their food? Oh, that's a park, right? And it's a park whether it's 2 or whether it's 3. It increases mood. It would be kind of nice. Better have rubber by your bed, just in case you get... you should put glass above your bed so you can see what you're doing. Come on, now. It was just a joke. Well, I'm thinking about lining it with plastic just to help with the radiation a little bit. But over here on this side, I think I'll go with granite. I think you have it right there. Then we'll have the park sign there, maybe. Where's the door? Is there a door there? Yeah, there's a door there. Guess I could put the door there. Why not? Okay. Door's there. Sign is furniture. That's not furniture. Sign is furniture. There's the sign. Do I have enough diamond for that? I have enough diamond for that, everybody. I do have some diamond on the other planet. I could probably send it over. How much diamond do I have over here? I have no idea. I know I have 0 glass diamond. 6.7 tons. That is not a lot of renewable. I should make some shine bug farms, and I've been thinking about it. And on this planet, I want to do media blasters, so there's another thing I got to get done. I don't know if we're going to get that done today or not, but let's get back to the rocket. That's not the rocket. Exploratory knowledge X. Okay, that's what we're calling it. Then we're going to have 2 natural tiles there, are we? Great. Which means I need to have, and I'm doing it old school, which means this door's going to have to go. Cancel the door. Lame. Oh, man, I was watching, I think it's the first video of Engineer Troy doing the contest. Kind of funny. He tried to build a door, you know, natural tile. It took him 3 tries. I was just laughing. I was screaming at it like, there's 1 tile missing. Have you ever done that? Ever watch somebody just, oh my goodness, there's 1. Oh, I see it, but you can't shout it. It's too late. He figured it out, though. That's kind of a fun frustration. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. That's gonna then be the tile right there. We get the mechanized door right there. And I think we'll call that good for that planet. We'll let them get on that. It scales up to 40 with gold and 50 with gold and diamond. Nice. So this is going well. It looks like we are bringing something down. I hope it's steel. It could be cobalt or aluminum. And this is a steam rocket ready for steam. So let's go ahead and do the steam thing. I don't really like this setup, but it is what it is. Let's go below. Get on to 1 speed. Above. All right, that should meter out hopefully the correct amount of steam to fill this up. Because I need to launch this to bring back Stinger, and in the meanwhile, hopefully we've been doing all this. This all needs to be dirt. Copy settings, paste. And then down here, this is now a vacuum. Yay! All right, cool. Let's hook that up now, because that is a potential of a lot. Is 1200, 9. Okay, that's all right. And that is vacuuming out. Do we want it to vacuum out? No, I think I'm good right there. That's pure oxygen. So let's stop that. All right, and deconstruct these. These all need to go. Yeah, we're gonna build the, let's get the hydrogen generators in here. Actually, this can go deconstructed. This can go deconstructed. All right, we can kind of focus on this planet a little bit. You saw the video of the hatch ranch dropper. Yeah, no, it's great. I originally tried to do that. I've been following Engineer Troy for years, right? I'm so glad he's back into Oxygen Not Included. But that was what this was originally, and I'm following his first design of this ranch. And then he did update it. I don't know how long ago that video was, but I think it was a long time ago. With the automatic delivery system. And I think that's super cool. But then I saw the automation to it, and I was like, I don't. It's automation spaghetti, man. You got Engineer Troy. I beg you, please find a way to simplify that. It desperately needs simplification, in my opinion. I don't want to dig out on a 6, but I do want to dig out some stuff here. Let's go this way, now that we have more suits. Yeah. And then dig this way. You know what? We'll do a 3. And then dig this way. That should be pretty good. And then we will probably link all those up, making sure that the ice doesn't, go down here too much. That will be nice. What are you refining? You're refining steel. You're my best friend, Frankie. How much steel do we have? 21 tons. Not bad. Not bad. The automation of his dropper wrench is awesome. It is neat. The nightmare was mirroring it. Oh, Boro. I can't even imagine trying to mirror that. Yeah, there's been, I think it was a petroleum boiler I was trying to mirror, and I was like, after a while, I was like, nah. Because, I usually try somebody else's build first so that I can kind of understand how it functions. And then once I understand how it functions, usually I can make my own version of it. Oh, shoot. I did not set this up for oxygen. Oops. All right, well, that's working now. How's the steam going? It's going well. Has that thing turned off yet? Not yet. All right, I am going to up the speed a little bit. Slickoni, how are we doing? We're still making these pipes. Come on. Oh, they don't like this at all. You know what? You know what? This would be a lot easier if we just had a ladder down here. Let's get on this real quick. We'll do that priority 8. I bet you that would be way faster. We got another print as well. Where's the printing pod over here? Oh, here it is. So messy. A digger, a supplying rocketry farmer. How many dupes do I have on the other planet? Because I want 15 over there at all times. We got 12. Okay, but we do have a few people in the gym. Can we get Pay out of here? Pay, have you graduated yet? Machinery of 14, athletics of 14. That's not bad. You can be exosuit trained, and I believe Pay is graduated out of here. She can at least do basic critter ranching. So Pay, cheer. You're out of here. Get the heck out and never come back. Let's change up her priorities though while we're at it. Pay. You're no longer going to be an operator. You're going to be a farmer, rancher, with low building digging. And there you go. Have a nice life. Congratulations. That means I might be able to get another dupe. Who do we want? Supplying farmer. Doctor, tidier, builder. Sticker bomber. Balloon artist. And super productive. Animal lover balloon artist. With building and tidying and nothing to do with animal loving at all. He's an animal lover without a critter to love. Oh, it's kind of sad. Don't know if that's going to be enough to grab you. Supplying and farming. That's not the worst. I do need to get into ranching at some point. Harold would be your pick. Really. A tidying builder, huh? Just because he's a balloon artist? The Draco we definitely don't need, but, you know, meat is meat. A digger that's just good at digging. Well, he's got exosuit training already. He cannot build. That is bad for a digger. Yeah, he's a definite no-no. Animal lover is better than ranch, like ranching +3 forever. So basic max is 23 instead of 20. Yeah. Still, he ain't gonna do it. Like I don't put my builders or I don't know. I could just have him doing whatever, I suppose. Yeah, we don't have to give him any special priorities, right? We could just leave his priorities kind of flat. I mean, he's going to be doing operating for a while. All right, Harold. Why do I need you again? I have no idea, but come on down schedule-wise. You can go right here. And skill-wise, you want to be a I like you into construction more. Priorities, though, yeah, we're just going to allow you to do whatever you want to do for the most part. Right? Maybe not the cooking part. Maybe I could down everything else that he's not great at, you know? Just like do the things you're kind of decent at. There you go. And that way they're all, you know, across the board. The same. Why not? Sounds good. Have we replanted the, No, we have not replanted these yet. That is full of carbon dioxide, and I don't like it. So I think I'm going to dig this out. Wow. Ew. I still have a few things around this base that need tidying up. That's still going. It's a little concerning. Really? Are you still filling up? It sure is. Let's get in here and see the interior. Alright, well, they're working pretty good. How about over here? That is a vacuum. We're going to need to get hydrogen in there, though. So let's find a nice little pocket of it. 3,400 grams. I already had a bottle. Hold up. Hydrogen gas. Yep, right there. Relocate. Right into here. I think I'm going to seal this up. No, I'm not, because there's no automation in there. So I'm going to need... Wow. I dropped the ball on that one. Let's get gold. It's right nearby. Alright, there's that. I could deconstruct these vents. Buildings, yep. Those buildings need to go. And then we'll need, actually, you know what? I'm going to leave one of them. This one can go out like so. Yep. And then I could have them coming out like this on both sides. It could maybe do something in there because we could have another thing running the O2 setup. Now this is not being cooled off. Maybe I could cool it off though. So let's cancel these. And since I know it's coming, actually, you know what? Instead of having this open and all exposed to the heat, I mean, it'll cool off in the air and heat up the whole place. So let's get igneous rock coming this way. And this one can have igneous rock coming this way. That's perfect. That one's just going to go out over here hot and stuff. All right, no problem. And then we're going to go radiant. I got aluminum ore. That's awesome. And I will just do a little snaky snake pattern like so. Yeah, right about to there. And then we can just do regular pipe after that. That's fine. And then this one, insulated again. Calm down. And then go radiant. And we'll just do the same thing. Ah! Then regular pipe going up. Could have gone the other way with that though. This might run the O2 machine only. I think that would be ideal. So we'll get a bridge going like so. Vents going in here. One going right there, one going right there. Yep, and one going right there even because we're going to get another bridge. Well, I don't need a bridge right there. I can just actually go straight up. Because I'm not going to need these pumps anymore. Let's snip those. And let's unpause while we do this. I can get rid of all of this. And all of that. Okay, that's a lot of work for these guys to do. Plus the hauling on top of it. So we'll leave them to it for a moment. This place is still working on these pipes. Yay, we got that part done though. That's awesome, I guess. We're getting close. How much hydrogen do we have? 8.1 kgs. That's not bad. We're up to 57 kgs of oxygen. Almost done with this. Okay. And we do have a lot of water down there I could utilize. How are we doing over here? We still got plenty of polluted water. We only got little bits of grams of the carbon dioxide because these slicksters eat too much. And I wish I could make another ranch. But how many do I have? 7. That's why. Because I have too many. Maybe. Maybe I drop this down to 2. And this one to 2. Alright, that should work. But you'll still have a whole bunch over here, though. So maybe down to 10. There we go. 10. 10 works. Yeah, just lower some of those numbers a little bit. I think we're eating too much carbon dioxide way too fast. The other thing is getting the petroleum over here. Ooh, are we idle? No, we're not idle. Love to get some jet suits going in. Looks like we got some more water coming out that's been warmed up enough. And that will eventually go down to make sure it's warm, just in case. Oh, I need to get jet suits. Is this guy getting oxygen still? I think so, yes. What is this? Oh, no data banks? Insufficient data banks. Yeah, look at that. Does it have any in it? I would imagine it wouldn't say. It says data bank ×1. I don't know if that means that it doesn't even have one. I think it means it doesn't even have one. Okay, let's check the inside of this. Okay, this is ready to be deconstructed. Let's do that level 7. I need to get another setup going like right there. Oh my goodness, isn't it adorable? Ceramic. I don't think I've ever seen ceramic carpeted tiles before. There's a first for everything. Cheer. Mm-hmm. Who cares if he likes it? I care if he likes it. I mean, I do have some nature reserves you can go through, luckily. But... Obsidian? Dang it. Should have probably done something different. Oh well. Alright, let's deconstruct these buildings right here on a 7. And then I need another one right there. Thank you very much. Let's go to Slick Oni, who is idle right now. Does that mean I am pumping out oxygen? Let's check. No, it does not mean that. It means that we need to build more pipes. So, let me do this. And grab this one, because you can't override a blueprint. That's why I do it like so, because that'll still be the same thing I asked it to be. And anything else I need to do over here? I mean, I guess I could have deconstructed these buildings, because I no longer need them. Oh well. Awesome. So, now we should be getting oxygen coming out. Yes, we do. We have. Why is this not coming out? This one's not coming out because it's not hooked up to here. Because we are getting oxygen from the other planet, which we now can cut off. No more of that. And... let's see. I think I can deconstruct most of that. This got dealt with, which is great. So let's go ahead and deconstruct this door. That's just going to allow this hydrogen out of here. I might deconstruct some other things over here. Let me maybe mop this up. Also, it would be great if I moved everything that's liquefiable. Let's see, liquefiable right here at 9. Yep, I knew we had liquefiables there. Let's get them up here. And then do it one more time. 6 liquefiables. Let's move them over there. And as I said, we don't need to eat the barbecue. We have plenty of food at home. I mean, we could eat gristleberry. We've got plenty of gristleberry. Although we are sending a lot of that stuff over to the other planet, so for berry sludge. So I don't know. How are we doing for berry sludge? I haven't even looked. Let's look at the old fridge over here. Oh my goodness, we have things that we could identify and maybe do better growings. I have 12,000 calories on the floor. Berry sludge is forever. Now, why is that? Because I had them sending this stuff over here. Oh, boy. No, but it comes in and it's wanting to be delivered, right? Yeah, bristleberry being delivered. It's going down here, though, is it? Like, I could have sworn this whole farm here is sending it off. Like, that's where it goes. Straight into there. I mean, I could snip that off. But, oh, I don't want to snip that off. No. I do want that to go in. Cancel that. Yeah, I don't really know. I thought for sure. I know some. I mean, they catch some of it and take it off to cook. That should be all right. I think we're gonna need to start deconstructing some of these ladders. Luckily, I can come in here and do that from this platform. And then I'm just gonna go the old school setup that I already had. No need bothering trying to get that new fancy dancy setup because I don't roll like that. It's too fancy for me right now anyway. Let's see, get some more down here. And here. And oh boy, I can't do that yet. But I will be able to soon if I deconstruct them. We're also going to need to get in the automation, so this all still works. So 1, 2, 3. Am I doing this out of something I have a lot of? Yep. No, copper. What? No, not copper. Not copper. Stop it. Damn it, game. Cancel what I want you to cancel. There we go. Cobalt. We got lots. We got 3 cobalt volcanoes tamed. I think we can handle it. A little cobalt. Awesome. Then let's get the... I'll get it one of these days. Let's get the automation wire cobalt. Get those in. Yep, that's good. Okay. Those are good commands for them to get done. Looks like we have everything but, like, the display shelf. Do I have that? Let's get a display shelf in here. Do I have it? I don't even know, like, if I have one of those displaying things. I think I do. Yeah, display shelf. Oh, you gotta have wood for that crap? Alright, I guess what I might be able to do is actually build this as a tile and not a ladder. So if I went to building and mesh tile, let's do regular tile. Let's do a carpeted tile out of ceramic right there. And that way we can, no, we cannot get in anymore. Hold up, cancel that. Where am I gonna put this? Crap. Now, see, I want this to be able to feed the barbecue eventually. Yeah. This will go into those. That'll be great. I could even loop it around. Like, if you're below a certain temperature, go back and get refrozen so we never lose even one bite of barbecue. That would be amazing. Could also replace these and make even more bristles. I do have enough water I could push it. In fact, it looks like we're overpressured, which could be causing issues if I'm not careful. Looks like it hasn't yet. But what are we on? Okay, so we're not quite full, but this is overpressured, yes? So here's what I kind of wanted to do here. So this water comes in first, then goes over this bridge, and then goes up there, then comes down this one right here. This is what I want. When this is over full, when we have absolutely maxed out the tank and all the bins in there, then it'll come down and pipe into the Hydra. Yeah, that'll work. How is the Hydra? Hydra is fine. Can I overclock these? I might be able to overclock. You know, I got other things I got to do. But yeah, that's the idea. I think that works. I would love to fill this up with some more liquid right here. That would be amazing. I'd love to have that. Looks like I have a few Atmo suits. Do I not have a place to store them? Storing nothing. Worn Atmo suits. You know what? Maybe I need to have regular Atmo suits as well. Let's just have regular Atmo suits as well on a 7. There we go. That's less than a 9. So my 9 should still count in order to deliver the suits. And we are bringing in petroleum somewhere, right? Okay, I gotta find this petroleum. It comes in... That's where it goes out. Comes in right here. So this is just in regular pipes, not insulated or nothing. I think I'm going to have to change that because this is going to be kind of warm. So let's go insulated ceramic since we have some. Yep, that should be good. Let's maybe make these airflow tiles, or mesh tiles actually, gold amalgam. Maybe not. Do I have a cooling loop nearby? I do. I have this one nearby. It's minus 67 degrees. I think that would be fine. We could just run it through, I guess, granite, right? Alright, so this is going to be igneous rock. And it's going that direction, is it? So we'll just have it come up. We'll go regular granite. Boy, I hope that's not too much or enough one way or the other. You know what? I'll just go a little bit further over this way. Why not? Then we'll go back to insulated igneous rock. Let's see. That would then come, I guess, like so. Yep. And until we get that done, I'm just going to snip it for now. And hope to not forget about it. That would be nice. Ooh, looks like I got some of these done. Let's put one there. Let's get this copied. Copy settings. We can paste settings all the way down. I love that feature. All right, all the settings have been pasted. We still haven't deleted this one. Come on, get on it. Get on it. They got a lot going on. They got a lot. Just don't drop anything in this area, would you? That would... What are you doing? Oh, yeah, don't drop anything. They would love to eat it. Look at that tasty fungal spore they're looking at right now. I don't know. Do they eat seeds? I don't know if they do. I know these ones are starving. We need to add dirt to this. Dirt. Yep. And do it allow manual use. Good thing I'm bringing home dirt. Hopefully somebody will get on that quickly. Rin's on it right now. That is not enough dirt. There it is. All right, don't allow manual use. It's janky, I know, but it works. Eat up, fellas, eat up. Make lots and lots of sage hatches for me, please. I'm gonna get this thing working before this contest is over, I swear. All right, I might have it on auto delivery from now on, though. I might, you know, I have a central storage area that I could totally do that. I have this here. We could set up a dirt delivery. Yeah, let's do that. That's cobalt. This will be fun. Oh boy, how am I gonna pipe this out of here? Alright, well that one's going up, right? So we could maybe put a bridge. Gotta be careful because there's things here in the way and stuff. Let's go right there. I like that area for a bridge. A bridge over that way. We could snip this off. This is going out, right? So we just need another bridge right about there. So now it can still go up. No problem. Easy peasy. This then comes like so. Goes over. Comes out. There we go. We're free. Now we just have to come down to there, which it goes into the meter right there. So, I mean, I could just have it coming out this ladder maybe. Nice enter the center there. And where did we leave off with this? Over this direction. So, can't go through the gas storage. That's a big no-no. But I might be able to bring it this direction. Now, where is it? It is right over here. So if I went down, could go down this way. All right, that's maybe doable. Not breaking anything yet. All right, not a problem. And then, yeah, we'll bridge right there. And then I will get another... Ooh. That one's a tricky one because that one comes in, right? So that one's coming up, and it needs to go that direction right there because then it goes up that way, right? So that'll be snipped. Get the conveyor rail, so this will go down like so, and it'll just hit right here. All right, so the dirt goes down and gets metered out automatically. That should take care of that problem, except for power. So we'll just go ahead and hook that up. Yay! All right, that one's done. Who has idle? That's what I want to know. Meteor showers, that is good? Yes. Oxalite. Well, we still need to set up all this, but they are busy building all these pipes and stuff. I guess we could go out and dig out some oxalite, maybe? I mean, it's not impressive yet. Oh, damn, that just ruined everything, everybody. Oh, no, I need a hospital here, too. I forgot. A hospital, yes. We were going to do this thing. We did this thing. We did this thing. Let's go ahead and dig this out. And then we can flood that area, which will be nice, I guess. Yeah. I'm a little bit injured right now. I can't go back to Nugs injured. Oh, she'd have my head. Burrowed Ranch, let's go. I missed that from the old times around. Yeah. That I mean, it's like a mini starvation ranch. Yeah, they kind of starve. Sometimes. This is the one I'm worried about. This one can be damaging. But we had a lot of snow recently, which is crazy. It rains hot ass regolith. It rains. Hold up. How can I check your properties? 41 point. Okay, that's not so bad. But then it also rains hot ass regolith that will turn that shit to dirt. But this one, I think we're protected by the snow on, and I'm okay with that. Except for that's going to make this off gas. Is it? What's going on here? I see. It's turning to ice. What? -3 degrees. Oh, no, that's not good. You know, I probably have some stuff around here I could probably utilize. Let's just do 199. Relocate that to right about there, please. Yeah, that's no good. Who's on this? Ruby. Ruby, where are you at? Oh, there he is. All right, let's follow you. Come on, Ruby. You can do it. Save our hydrogen. Operation. All right. Now, Ruby, I want you to empty that. Oh, you read my mind. I didn't even have to put it on a 9. Love it. Thank you. Now that should hold. Could dig out the slime, but then that's going to fall there off gas and then, you know, do its thing. Ah, booty. Wait. That stinks. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that. Something's entombed over here. Let's check that out. What is... Oh, yeah. All this... I guess we could go out and mine that now. Let's get a 7 in on all this digging. That can be dug out. This can all be dug out. Get all that. I mean, we'll get a little bit close to this, I suppose. Why not? It's not that bad. No, I don't want to do that one. Although it's covered in water, so it's not going to off gas. Fine. We'll dig that one out on a 7-2. I also think I want to start setting up for yet another set of these. So maybe I do this. Yikes, I can't really do that very well, but I could definitely put in airflow here. And maybe one more. I don't need one there. Cancel that. I wouldn't mind it getting a little bit of carbon dioxide right there every once in a while, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that would be kind of nice. I mean, I can always replace that here. That one. The pip is right here. He's stuck in the door, I believe. All right, hopefully we have our stuff set correct for the oxalate. Yeah, we do. All right, cool. And that's what's running our oxygen right now until this gets set up. And we did get this analyzed. Yay! So that's more data banks. That's more data banks. That's awesome. And that did go down enough so that this can erupt, which is going to be very helpful. There we go, getting some gold. I just need a hospital. Just need a hospital. Let's see, how are we doing at home? This will be for dirt. So D-I-R-T, please. Dirt. So, can you see dirt? I mean, you could. Where is my dirt? Yikes. Okay, well, it looks like there's a lot of dirt up here. Let's see. That's under cultivable soil. Yeah. Okay. A lot of dirt up there, you say? Well, I mean, I could core that area out pretty fast and then put in a sweeper up here and all that. So let's get to that. I mean, they're already digging it out, so that's good. I guess we continue with that. Let's get some more digs going in. Ooh, we got to be a little bit careful with this one. Let's see, where is the heat? Oh, we got a little bit of room. Getting plenty of mafic rock as well. Is that oxalite? No, I think that's just more dirt. Which we can't have too much dirt. We really need to get the jet suits though. I think I got most of that set up here. Let's just check if we got those pipes in. Yeah, this whole cooling setup, I think we did. Yes, we did. Let's go ahead and set that up right now. That's gonna go pause right there, and then snip. Like that. Perfect. And it'll be a little bit less cooling for this, which, it's not too bad. I mean, we can always put a radiant pipe in there if we really, really want, but I don't want to put a lot in there because it's really, really cold liquid. Minus 67 degrees, so yeah, it's pretty warm. Let's see the temperatures over here. Oop, let me show temperatures of the base. We do have a little warmth down there. Got a hot pocket over there. Hot pocket. I really need to get that meme. Oh, I gotta get a good meme thing where I can get those little clips, you know? The one that I used to use is broken now. They stopped allowing people to use it, so kind of SOL on that one. Alright, this has stopped, so hopefully we don't have any steam in the pipes. Well, we had a little bit, apparently. It's a little bit of a repair error. It's not too bad. It's pretty good. Filling this up with oxygen. Maybe we should take a peek inside, see what we got going on. Hell yeah, I forgot about this. Let's get another door in there. Manually lock. Let's make it out of gold amalgam. I should have made that one out of gold amalgam. Copper's nice. I mean, it's not as good as gold amalgam, but it's close. I'm not sure if I'm ready to do all that, though. Am I? Oh, I gotta pull that picture. Alright, let's do it. I told you I was gonna bring him home this episode, and I will. Let's get a, rocketry power thing, make it out of gold amalgam. Everything's out of gold amalgam today. This is gonna go right about there. And as far as power, we're gonna hook that all up with gold. No, we're not, because we don't have enough. Let's do just cobalt. Cobalt is good. Okay, I want that on a timer, but we're gonna have to change these up to gold amalgam. So, I believe gold amalgam has a decor of 10. Actually, you know what? Let's not change that up. Cancel that. It's the same damn decor. Nothing else has better decor. All right, copper it up. I think we're good to... Ooh, I need automation. Yeah, I almost forgot about the automation. We'll get that coming up this way somewhere. And then I can kind of close that up or get ready to... Actually, no, I can't because we still haven't built that door yet. All right, that's the one we're waiting on. Slick Oni is idle. Okay, Slick Oni. Are you functional? I see these working. Yep, we need to keep going up with this, so we'll just extend it. Get some more gas vents in here every once in a while. That should be nice. These are all empty now, so what I'll do is I'll snip that off, and I think I'm gonna deconstruct that, this, all of this. I want to get rid of all of that. The one that's in there right now, I think we'll keep. We're not going to be taking any more gas from the other planet anymore. This is where we would send gas. So I'll keep a little bit of that, but I don't need a lot of it. And then this, I think, is no longer required. So I'm going to get rid of it. And get rid of the pump as well. And any automation and power that goes to it. Deconstruct. Alright, I can probably get rid of that. Automation. There it is. Deconstruct that. And do I have to build, deconstruct this separately? Yes, I do. Okay. Burrow Ranch, you say? Yes. Did you not see it? It's, my hatch ranch. We've been running it a while, but it's just, really it's been one of two ranches that I've had. Right, I've been ranching the top up here for a while. Oh, that reminds me, I need to get more of these doors in. Excuse me. We had done that before, but yeah, I want to start it up again. It's time. It's been a little bit past time. So we have plenty of barbecue. We're good on food. And we're gonna feed him barbecue just like Troy. And, you know, we're gonna copy that because it works. And we can eat something else. This is the burrowed Sage Hatch Ranch. Did I get this going? Well, that is full of dirt right now. And then this will eventually fill up with dirt once I get dirt going. It's fine for right now. So this turns off. And it's supposed to only turn on when it's nighttime. That doesn't always happen for some weird reason. But this time it looks like it might happen. So I'm curious. It resets when it gets to the green. And then it basically allows it to drip for just a few seconds. And believe me, a few seconds is all you need. In fact, I might turn that down to 1%. In fact, I'm going to... turn it down to 1%, please. There it is, 1%. I don't want it on hardly at all. But this is the burrowed ranch. So the sage hatches are in here. We take out the meats and we take out the other stuff like the coal and stuff. This setup here is to take dirt and put it through this meter. This meter is set to 0.1 unit. It then splits 50-50 right here, which then it splits evenly 3 different ways in both sets. This is the smallest amount you can put on a rail. It's enough that when they... Oh, I should reset that. It already activated? Let's check it out. There it goes. These packets are coming out at 100 grams. 100 grams of dirt. These guys are all starving. However, if they eat even a little bit, that starving countdown, it resets. So it's kind of a starvation ranch. So let's see. 9.1. See if he gets any food. It reset. Starving until 10. Starving until 10. And that's how you starvation ranch it. Hold on a second. I need a pause for one moment. Okay, so welcome back. That's not something you see often. People tend to do one ranch equals one type of critters. Yeah, doing all the different hatches. I've seen that. I mean, there are foods that they all eat, but stone hatches do not eat meat. So you cannot do that barbecue trick with stone hatches. It's actually kind of a nice thing about stone hatches because, well, they don't eat, when they die, they don't eat their own, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, this should grow. I could make more of these. This takes very little dirt. But it was taking manual labor at first, and now hopefully it will not once I get the shipping going from upstairs, which is going to be coming down kind of cold. So I might want to think about putting it through the steam room cooling chamber. I mean, in here it is 9 degrees. So at least it won't like over freeze my base. It's still pretty cold, but it's less cold. I would have to probably put it on like with a bridge, but that's not gonna work because then it would want to go up. Yikes. Maybe I could do some shenanigans over here to split that off so that I could have another line from upstairs going down. Yeah, I'm not making that much metal. Let's see if I can do some shenanigans here. If we went radiation. Yeah, I suppose. I don't want it to be in the steam room any longer than it has to be. But it's basically if it's under 200, so I don't know if it would really heat up that much extra. But if it went that way, and then we came back this way eventually, right? So we would just loop it in like this, and I would probably snip that off, so it would go in like that. And then that way I could have a bridge on this, so like when that's full, it won't go. But this would be exposed to the steam. That doesn't fit. This could put it right there. Keep it out of the steam. Because I don't want to cool off the steam room. And that should be a vacuum, so it should be fine if I did something like that. Let's just make sure that's a vacuum. It is, yay. It won't be if we allow jet suits through here. I didn't even think about that. This is going to have to remain that, but we'll have like a jet suit thing up here that they can get into. Oh, that's kind of a waste. Oh, well. Yeah, this is going to be going up like so. And then eventually we will get in here and tear all that out. So let me get in ladders. What do we have up here? Mafic rock. All right. Yeah, we'll drop all this. The only ice that I'm really concerned about is the ice on the side, because that could drip off. What I'm gonna end up doing is building a little bit of a pit. 2 down, 3 down. Is that ice? Yeah, it's ice. Okay, never mind. Cancel that. Let's do... I will dig that out, and then dig out 3 down, 4 down, and then we're just gonna go across like this. Ooh, no we're not. We'll do that, but I'll also do ladders. Yep. I think that's appropriate, and that's only 3 down, which they can actually reach from those ladders, which is really, really nice. You want to control it anyway, so the exhaust won't move your liquid bond. Oh, the jet suits. Hold up. With stone hatches, the meat production of a burrowed ranch is just insane. Since there is no chance it gets eaten, that is true. I do like that. You can control jet suit movement to avoid breaking that vacuum. Really? Well, I could tell them, okay, I could allow no jet suits. How? With like a checkpoint? Or I could just have jet suits like next level. That's what I'm thinking. I was gonna just like have the jet suits up here somewhere. Because we can definitely dig this all out. That's the intent anyway. We're gonna dig it all out. Alright, let's get over to Slick Oni. How are you doing? You're still delivering that. You are making oxygen. That is still not going. Because I did not hook it up. Let's do that. Okay, that should be good. That is a bridge going the wrong direction. Oh, and we have another print? That's exciting. Okay, and I can deconstruct this. Oh, that's looking so much nicer. Choose a blueprint. What do we got? A cook. Another cook. A spline decorator or farmer decorator. Well, if we go to the main planet. We have 15 dupes. Nope, we can't afford any more. No, that's fine. So I could just choose a blueprint and say, pack who? And they're gonna fall all the way down there into not any water, but I guess we could eat them. I'm not bothered to ranch Pacu. I hear there's a whole bunch of changes to them. Somebody want to explain Pacu ranching nowadays to me? Because I have no idea. I hear you got to give them treats and shit. The only good thing about the Pacu would probably be the eggshells. But I think you could do the same thing for Shine. No, they nerfed that, right? So what I need is, yeah, I want to get some shine bugs. I don't know if they nerf shine bugs, because shine bugs give you a lot of eggshells. And so we will have a shine bug ranch somewhere up here if it's not too cold for it. Because I would love to run a interplanetary launcher. That's the plan. That's the main goal of getting like wood over here and stuff. We do have idleness over on Slickcom. That's okay though, I think. I'm not sure there was something else I wanted to do. Oh, possibly something to do with up here. But media blasters most likely, which means I'm gonna have to, yeah, I gotta get Stinger home so we can research some of this stuff. And then the rocket is ready to be deconstructed. Yes, please get rid of that. And can I get that other piece that's there? Treats it better food for them. They nerfed the shell. They nerfed the shell of what? The shine bug? Yeah, I don't know any of this. Alright, deconstruct buildings. I want that one gone. Am I getting rid of this one? I'm not. I'm getting rid of that one, this one, this one. This one, and that one. And then I'm getting another airflow tile right over here, right? Probably right about there. I don't know what... Oh, this is going to be for plastic. So we'll put a bin there, and then I'll put a fridge there for the berry sludge that I hopefully have. I haven't seen anything coming into rails for a minute. Can I see how often this thing has been used? When's the last time it was used? It hasn't been used in the last 5 cycles. Or that one. That is interesting to me. Very, very interesting to me. Let's go home. Oh yeah, I need to fix these ranches as well. So we'll get this in. I will deconstruct all of this. This should be growing and delivering things. Very interesting what is going on with that. I don't know why we're... Do I need to grow more of them? I mean, I am feeding them water and stuff. I could make it... Oh, I can't make it a farming station. That's right, I'm cheating. Okay, well, I mean, I could make another level of them, though. It's not like we don't have the water to push it. The only problem is this one's already set up for that. I could get this one going though. So let's mop this up. Yep, and I will get another set of lights. Right down here. Yeah, and the whole thing is this, right? Okay. Get another one of these. And do we have another one of those anywhere? No, I don't think so, because that can see everything but that one. And that's okay. That's ours. You know, that's our little tax. That's the one that we get to keep. All right. This one goes down. And then this one is right about there. Let's get this line going. Do we have any power wire around that we can use? 4.6, that's really hot. Ooh, this one's not bad. This one is a little bit hot. We could run another, oh yeah, we got plenty of this. 1.85? That's at least another 30 watts. Maybe I can squeeze it out. Let's do something like this. Am I making that out of iron? Oh my goodness, please no. Oh, come on. You know what, I can't be bothered. It's fine, it's fine. We'll just keep it out of irons. Just need to get some water pipes in here now. Let's maybe divvy this up a little bit. Maybe I could bring it down like so. And just hook that up with a bridge. And then let's go ahead and copy the settings and paste them. Sorry, Nugs. Stinger still ain't home. I am horrible. That's a horrible thing to do. Do I want to set up for blast shot making? Maybe. This place is kind of polluted. You know what I'd love to do? I'd love to deconstruct some of this stuff. So maybe I could... first of all, get rid of all this automation wire, because it's going to shut off anything I build. So get rid of that. Don't need this. That can go. Deconstruct these buildings as well. Keep that one. And we got rid of all the ice, but it looks like we have filled this up with polluted oxygen. So let's get some deodorizers in here. Let's get a mesh tile here and there. And do I have any power wires nearby that I can utilize? Probably. Let's do something like this. X. That needs to go. I guess I could get rid of that. I'm going to have to go in there and mop all that out anyway at some point. And as far as power goes, I think I'm just going to put it like that. Alright. Over here, how are we doing? We are capturing quite a bit of this stuff. How is this machine going? Not at all, because I haven't even been over here to look. Okay, power. We got hydrogen generators out of gold amalgam. 1, 2, 3. I believe all I need is 3 in order to power this setup anyway. But I might put 4 because I have the space for it, so let's do that. And then smart battery, we'll definitely make that out of gold. Let's get a ventilation canister drainer. Make that out of gold. Insulated. I'd go with maybe igneous rock. Why not? Or if we're going to go insulated, we might as well go hard. That'll get it running, at least for now. I guess I don't need to go that hard. Oh no, we have the... Yeah, we have to pop this, so empty that. Oh my goodness, I didn't even prime it. As far as gases go, we got mostly oxygen in there, so let's close that off. We got the automation in correct, I believe. That'll be nice. And then this will need automation wire as well. Alright, there we go. They way buff the poke shell, makes them quite interesting. Then you're trying to get polluted dirt. And a good way to get polluted dirt back in the day was poke shells. I mean, not poke shells, pacu. But who wants to ranch pacu? Any other good? Well, I mean, also pips are a good source of dirt if you can get pips. Now this is probably going to have to run on transformers and stuff, so let's get the heavy watt wire out. Gonna do this with, I guess, gold amalgam because that's what we have around. And then I want to need to build a room above this, so we're gonna need an actual ladder that goes up like so. I might even put a pole here. Yep. I think that's a good idea. Okay, at least they have something to do. How about this? Are we ready to go? Yes, we need the fridge in here. So let's get a refrigerator. Food. I do not need a really good quality one since it's not that big of a deal. But we will go igneous rock right there. We're going to need to get a pip and a seed. And let's also get, what is it? Furniture, ceiling tile, trim. I'll make that out of, I don't know, ceramic. Why not? We'll make it a 1 priority. It's already probably being delivered to. But there we go. Now we can bring in the thimbleweed seeds. Thimbleweed seeds, please. I want 2 of those. Bring that in on it. 7 or 8. And then we also need to grab a pip. So let me go get one of those from the main hall area, which is right over here. Pip, hello. Please come with me. You're going to go on a space adventure. Let's go ahead and put you right there. Oh, yeah? Is that the case? Okay, that's cool. Good to know. All right, Nugs beckons, and she's wanting me to take a small BRB. So, my apologies. Anybody want to see any kind of overlay or have anything they want to look at? I still have not set up this, but at least I could vacuum it out. Hold on, Nugs. Let me at least get some things going over here. I mean, I'm not going to be doing it, but, you know. Maybe we could actually have it run on a slow speed. What do you guys think? Is it possible? Do I have enough queued up is the question. Let's get a wire. We have plenty of cobalt. Let's run it off of... This one's okay. I'm just going to have to bring it in from this side, though. So I'll have it coming that way. There we go. That will definitely give them something to do. All right. Let's see. Who are we picking? And I'm going to... let's see. Idleness. Wait. They're idle over here. That is done. Oh. Let me just get a couple things here next going, and then we'll take our little BRB. In fact, I'll get some more of these set up. You know, this would be a great idea. There's a few there. About time we clean this place up of the polluted oxygen. I ain't messing around. It's going down. All right, let's get the mesh tiles. I like doing that because I can kind of figure out where, well, I like the setup anyway. This looks good. All right, let's get power wire for it all. Hopefully this one doesn't have that much. I don't think it does, and we've already been using it for other things, so it's fine. So let's go that way. Should we watch Redneck? Probably. I guess I could have just gone down here instead. Let's cancel this one. Yeah, that'll work. And deconstruct this one. I think Redneck is on the main planet. He will never leave the main planet because, well, that's all where all my farters are going to stay. It's pretty much made for him. Let's see. Where's Redneck? Oh, by the way, I really like the idea of them sanitizing their hands before they go in the kitchen. I do have this here before they go into the Great Hall, The problem is they still get food poisoning sometimes. I don't know why. I mean, you can't go in there without going by the hand sanitizer, but yep, they still get food poisoning once in a while. All right, what was I doing? Shit, I forgot. All right, those are growing real nicely. This is gonna have the same settings, copy pasta. That means this needs to go up. Oh, crap. All right, well, I'll go up this way. It needs to be a little off center anyway, so that it doesn't clog up the line as much. Let's see. Ah. It's not because you wash your hands, it's the food is clean. You need a ore scrubber for the food too. Well, when you cook it, it kills the what do you call it? The germs. All right, that looks all pretty good. This is gonna just go until it's a vacuum, which is perfect, and then yeah, I think we're good. Let's find lame redneck. All right, redneck, you're at the table. Think that's enough stuff to safely do a small BRB. All right, tell me if anybody dies.